I've often heard you say that 70% of communication is from our body language. How important really is it, especially for entrepreneurs, right? We're talking to an entrepreneurial audience here.
Yeah, I mean, I think like you lean in and it means something. You lean back, and I've had this. So let me throw it on its head. And I've told you this for years. I had to learn early on. You know, I'm doing seminars, and there'd be some lady sitting in the front row like this, just arms crossed, and I'd call it bitter beer face. Remember there was a commercial, and they'd have and there'd be another person sitting next to this lady, and it'd be like this. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, and nodding and agreeing with everything, and so on and so forth. And at the end of the event, you know, we used to do these free seminars that encourage people, hey, if you'd like more of this, I'll be back in town in a month, come and hear me at a 2-day event, and you'd pay a few bucks to go to that. The amount of times that the smiley, agreeable person just bolted out the door and bitter beer face was the first person to sign up. And what happens though, you're on stage, you're insecure, and I'm getting this bitter beer face. You find yourself giving the entire presentation to bitter beer face. I'm going to get you to like me.
Of course.
And you don't know, she's already bought in and fired up. And by the way, smiley, happy girl who's nodding her head the whole time, she is just agreeing with everything you say, but she's not actually hearing anything you say.
Yeah.
And so people often, and all of us, are a little bit challenged sometimes of what we say. I mean, have you ever had this happen? I know I've had it happen in my home where I said something and I got a reaction that was surprising to me from one of my kids or a family member and so on and so forth. And I go, hold on. That was a little different, or a little more pragmatic than I wanted to be. Like, that did not get the reaction I thought of. And instead of realizing, oh, there's something wrong with them, I've often thought, geez, I wonder what my facial expression was like. I wonder what my body language was, you know. And we used to say about our kids sometimes they would obey but not obey. So sometimes we would say they would be sitting down on the outside but standing up on the inside. Well, your body language can do that. So you just got to be aware, aware that you're communicating with everything.